Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're going to check out two banh mi places, one franchise and one small business. Now let's go. Hi, my name's Chandy and I like to eat. I do a lot of food reviews. Hit the subscribe button and give me a notification bell. I love too. Now, you know, I love checking out the banh mi places around Adelaide. I love exploring it. In this video I'm doing something a little bit different. I want to compare a franchise versus a small business owner. In this case I'm going to choose Soonta, and small business we call Banh Mi Thit Vietnam, which is on the corner of Days Road and Regency Road. And a little disclaimer as well, I acknowledge that everybody has their own taste palettes and everybody's taste palette is different from the next. That's completely fine. I completely respect that. Keep in mind these opinions are of my own. You are entitled to your own opinion about each place, and I completely respect that. Now let's check out these places. Alright guys, finally got a little park in the northern Adelaide CBD, around North Adelaide area. A little park by myself, thankfully. It's the only place I can get where it's quiet. So, we've got the two banh mi's, one from Soonta, one from Vietnam, Banh Mi Thit I believe it's called. The Banh Mi Thit costs about $9.50, Soonta costs $10.50. Both combinations, both with chili. The biggest difference I've seen so far is that the Soonta banh mi is a bit thicker. They've got a lot more thicker meat chunks in there, compared to the other banh mi, which is less meat, but you pay less in the end. So let's see how both of them taste. The Soonta one is actually quite thick. I was actually quite surprised with the size of this, so let's dig in. Okay, that Soonta one, it was actually not as bad as I thought. There's a very over generous portions of meat. I've got the grilled chicken with roasted pork. The spiceless chili level is not as high as you think either. There's like a little subtle chili kick there, but it was decent. Like, it was a decent banh mi, but what really sells it is the generous portions of chicken and pork on there. The crunch level, the bread is still fresh as cooked too, but like, it was a decent banh mi. Right, next up, one of my favorites, Banh Mi Vietnam from the small business place. Listen, this is no brainer. I know how good this is going to taste, but this is mainly just to compare the two. Biggest thing is I've noticed is that they pretty much have the same ingredients. Got coriander, pickled carrot, onions, chicken, beef. I think there's a bit more protein in here. You got different kinds like chicken, pork, and the pate, where the other one just had mainly just a generous portion of chicken and pork. Let's dig in, guys. Well, the biggest difference you can see here is that they got the portions right here. It's not too overpowering of the meat and vegetables. Like the pickled vegetables and the meat, there's a perfect ratio between the two, where it's not. The other Soonta was just too overpowering for me. There was just too much meat in that bun. It was just falling over the place. Here it's like, it's all in place, like, and it just balances so well. And plus you get different varieties of meat, like the pate, the chicken, the pork. It just all works together so well in this banh mi compared to Soonta's. And plus the chili they use is a lot spicier. You can definitely feel it now compared to Soonta. Soonta was a bit more mild. This chili, it was like proper chili. Okay guys, I just have to finish this video in my car because it's just the only space I can record without getting interrupted. So in summary, I'm going to compare the two pros and cons of both Soonta and Banh Mi Thit Vietnam. The pros of Soonta, it got a generous portion of meat. It's good value. You spend an extra $1 for and you get extra meat out of it, but it's a much heavier banh mi. The cons about the Soonta banh mi is that there was no balance. It feels like the meat was just too overpowering. The chili itself wasn't as spicy, it just feels a little bit mild, kind of similar to like a sweet chili sauce. There was less variety of meat options in the Soonta banh mi because they only gave me chicken and pork. There has 3 different varieties of chicken, like grilled chicken, teriyaki, and there's one more, I forget what it was. And plus that banh mi gets a bit crowded too. Banh Mi Thit Vietnam banh mi, the small business one, the pros had a great balance of ingredients, from the pickled vegetables to the meat. It tasted a lot better. It just felt more authentic. Bread was definitely much more fresher. There's a much more variety of meats because they had both the pork, the pate, the chicken as well. There's just a bit more variety in that meat. And the chili was actually genuine chili. It was definitely a lot spicier compared to the Soonta one. When it came to the cons, it was very tricky to figure out, to find the cons in this one because there's very little cons. The only cons I could think of really is that it can get busy during their peak periods when you're trying to order banh mi, but other than that, like, it was almost flawless. I couldn't figure out any cons about it. So, in comparison between the two, what one I prefer better? Obviously, without a shadow of a doubt, I prefer the banh mi Thit Vietnam, banh mi on Days Road and Regency Road. It just tastes a lot better, just felt more authentic. Soonta was still good. I did like the over portion of meat, but at the same time, it feels like it was a bit of a rushed item, you know, like it just didn't feel the same. But without a shadow of a doubt, the small business owner definitely had a better product, and it shows you why you should support small businesses, because they can definitely offer a better product. Well, let's leave it there. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. I'm happy to hear from you. And as well, if you are wondering why I haven't done a banh mi tour around Adelaide yet, well, I've been busy with a few things. I do plan on doing it. The original plan was to go out and do a catch-up video on each suburbs, but because there's been so many new banh mi places popping around Adelaide, I've decided to just go back again, do a part 2 of each suburb. So I'm doing one west to north, east and south again. Then I'll do a roundup, but hopefully I'll do a roundup video at some point. But yeah, that's the plan for the next 2 banh mi tour videos coming up in the upcoming month. So stay tuned for that, guys. You guys happy eating all? Munch out.